Good people, Kai Storm in the building.
Damn, Rude, try not to be so fine next time, girl. Just turn it down a little bit.
Shit.
Bitch.
Turn up.
In the motherfucking building. Yes.
That, I know you all have this podcast, Marijuana, Sex, and Motherhood, Sex, and Marijuana. I hope that you all are experiencing the most out of your sexual life as you can. Don't wait for somebody special. If you gotta fuck now, just fuck. Get that nut.
Word.
It makes you happier. You don't need love to have great sex. You just need to love yourself.
Talks about the judgment of
You're
me.
damn right my hardworking ass is gonna buy another eighth.
You damn right. I need to smoke in order not to kill your ass.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Plus my pum pum gets extra wet when I'm high.
Yes!
Exclusive.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I need it.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Who is you? For make me believe otherwise. You couldn't stop what God create. A greatness running on my blood. Hello?
Recording in progress. Is the volume all the way up? Yes, indeed. The volume is all the way up. Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in the motherfucking building. Good weed matters. Jamaica in the building. Let's straighten out this mic. Let's straighten out this. No, the mic is good. Wait. The mic is good. And we ready to go. Let's go. Admit Ruby. Yes, indeed. What's good? Yes, indeed. Kai Storm in the building. Ruby Doll in the building. What's good? Hey, Ruby, what's going on?
Hey.
Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm feeling the look. The look is given. I just came from a very important meeting, and I wasn't given the time that I needed to, roll up and be the weed Ruby, but it's okay. I'm still here. Y'all go ahead and start without me. What's good? What's good?
What's up, beautiful?
How you doing, beautiful shit? I'm chilling. It's been a great day so far.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?
Woo! I'm doing really well. Actually, I've been handling some business for the home front. And tonight I do have a comedy show, so I'm excited about that.
Shit, you stay booked and busy, baby. That's one thing. We gonna clock the T. We gonna definitely clock that for the busy, booked and busy in the building. Yes, I love it because you had a show last night. You got a show tonight. That's what's up. You getting popular. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, even though you was telling us that some people, they might be in their feelings, somebody loving your jokes. So that's what's up. Let's keep that going.
Oh, I'm working on some Asian jokes because I don't think we talk about Asian motherfuckers enough.
Shit, I think they damn sure definitely deserve some judgment because they've been sitting around just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't been looking at them twice since COVID, but I'm just saying though, we still been looking at them a little funny style because they was wearing the mask before everybody else started wearing the mask. So it was like, y'all bitches knew you ain't tell us nothing. Y'all bitches knew and you ain't tell us nothing.
All I gotta say about that is, and I don't care if y'all want to crucify a bitch for this, but I think the whole, and again, this is somebody that's not political. However, remember that Stop Asian Hate campaign?
Yes.
Okay, so why we got that going on when I feel like the black community and the gays should be in line first.
Man,
So I'm
listen.
gonna leave it right there. And if
Man,
anybody has
listen.
something to say about that, come over here and box me because what world are you living in that you think that anyways, I'm so sorry. I'm starting to get like boiled up over some
Oh
bullshit
no,
that
no!
I
This
don't
is
even
the
know.
this is the space to chat and keep it real, and especially in Tacos Island. You know what I'm saying, and my husband was definitely telling me, why you calling him Taco, because people like tacos. You know what I'm saying? You gonna associate somebody's favorite food with that that level of a bitch, because that level of a bitch is a level that we ain't even seen before, and yet he has more levels. So why you associating his name as Taco? I was like, you know what? Because one place, somewhere on Instagram, somewhere on social media, when him and Elon was fighting, they kept saying Taco and his wife is fighting. So literally in my head, I was like, yeah, you know what? That is a perfect name for him. He a Taco. He a whole taco, and you know what I'm saying, and in this is society and time that we live in. It's hard to not get political, because it's like, and political views involve our fucking food, involve our kids, involve our fucking, you know what I'm saying, the things that we consume,
Mhm.
socially, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's like political views are everywhere, and it's like in some way, somehow you fighting it, even as weed moms, you know what I'm saying, when we walk around, promoting, what I'm saying, whether it's just, the fact that we smoke, or the fact that we enjoy marijuana, or just we're promoting our podcast. And our podcast is called Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana. So them three
In the
words
building.
be still, it's still, making people clutch their pearls and shit in 2025. I don't know
Hmm.
why, but you clutching your pearls somewhere. And in that sense, we're kind of representing our political views on those three subjects. Like, in our heads, those three subjects go together because they've been together. But for other people, they might see it as, oh, those are drug addicts, and it's like, bitch, what? I am more responsible than you,
Ignorance.
bitch. I am more responsible than your stupid ass. The fuck?
Ignorance will say a lot of things. I think that what I do like is that I don't have to be the expert, and I think I've mentioned that before. Like, I can say what's on my mind. We can do some fact checking. I can be
Mm,
wrong. That's totally fine. But I think the
exactly.
main point is that we have the freedom to express as we will. There's a lot of things that I don't say about myself on this thing.
Mm,
And so if you can
me
imagine,
too.
if we're this open, what we're not sharing with y'all due to our own privacy issues. But you know what, Queen? I am ready to have some wild monkey sex again. I think it's been a while.
Girl.
It's been a while since your girl has gotten down. I like talking about my sex life and when I'm not doing it, and I like talking about when I am doing it. So you're welcome,
Mhm.
viewers. Um,
That's some some shit, girl. I'm gonna tell you right now. I could be honest and say, shit. There was some wildness. There was a level of wildness in Jamaica for me, definitely. Cause hello, that we were children free. Shit. Did I just rhyme? Yes, definitely
yes,
children free. Yes, you damn
yes,
right. We was children free, and we was wild as we could. Cause it was like,
love
what,
it.
Lord? We ain't gotta worry about nobody listening. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh,
We ain't gotta worry about, what I'm saying, people might open doors and see shit or whatever.
nope,
We ain't gotta worry about, what I'm
nope.
saying, ain't gotta be no, what I'm saying, nah, we could be shit. If the maids hear it in the hallway, they know not to open, they know not to knock on the door. They know to leave the you know what I'm saying, the snacks, the munchies, leave them in the front, on, what I'm saying, in front of the door. We'll get them when we done. We'll get them when we done. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And it was a good time, girl. I would, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a good time. I definitely didn't feel, for, when we planned the trip, we definitely, in my head, it was like a level of, you know, mom guilt a little bit, because it was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, like I'm going out the country, but then it was like, girl, fuck that. You need
Girl,
to have fun. You
you
and
sure
him
do.
need to have a minute to yourselves, just having fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. And that we did, girl. That we motherfucking did. So
Beautiful.
the moral of this story is as a parent, don't feel bad. Like, you do enough for them fucking kids.
Don't
You
you
take
dare.
care of their needs even before they think that they fucking need shit. You taking care of their
Exactly.
needs. So if you take a minute to take care of your needs, bitch, go ahead.
Go
I said go
ahead.
ahead.
For
Because
the
that
love of
makes you a
God.
sane and loving parent to yourself and loving parent for that child when they need them. What? Hello.
Yeah, you'll probably be more pleasant to be around too. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Life can be very strenuous. And I think that also by doing fun shit, I love that it heals my inner child. Like, so
Word.
some of us have had to grow up very fast. I don't think I've had to grow up too fast, but maybe some of my peers have. But the point is that when you can find a moment and it doesn't have to be expensive, like my girl, you know, is blessed to do, you know,
Mm-hmm.
taking a walk sometimes, going to the park and playing, you know, I guess playing, you know, on the swings or something might even be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, something to consider.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely. I mean, shit, girl. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you it was a cheap trip. It was damn sure wasn't no cheap trip. It wasn't. It wasn't that. It wasn't just, you know, something where, you know, where it came out of nowhere. Literally, it was something that was planned for and just kind of manifested, and just, you know what I'm saying, certain opportunities came along and certain monies came along too that helped with the manifestation. So yes, indeed, it was an expensive, you know, gift to myself and my husband, but damn sure,
nice.
but the and like I said, even in giving yourself such a gift, you say to yourself, because again, you're taking care of children. You know that there's certain responsibilities and there's certain things that, you know what I'm saying, you could, you know, divvy up some shit in order to benefit them, and you know what I'm saying, and not really think about you. But then in that very sense, you're kind of detrimental to the whole, you know, the whole fucking circle, because you know, you're not doing something for you. And the bottom line is, you should never feel fuckery, like, for doing something for yourself, like even at a large expense, because hello, it was a large expense, but shit, the bottom line is, I looked at it as, you live one life is short.
And you
I
work
want
hard.
to enjoy every single bit of it that is left in me, because again, all of us got an expiration fucking date. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, before that expiration date come, I want to be able to say I did a couple of things. I got a couple of things that I wanted. I was able to accomplish a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that where my name will never go away. That to me is all fucking things that I'm also teaching the children, that yes, this is what life is about. This is about, yes, have fun, yes, be responsible, but definitely never
Enjoy
forget
your
yourself.
money.
Never
Oh,
forget you, and never forget taking care of you and whatever you need to take care of your mental health and strength and shit. You know what I
right.
mean? And at the
Yeah.
same time, I damn sure, you know, I also look at, you know, how, you know, it goes to the whole aspect of life is short. Because I mean, you know, not for nothing, look at Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like, Theo literally was a freaking, you know, a mental brother for practically everybody that watched the Cosby Show. And to, you know what I'm saying, to know that he, you know, he left the earth, you know what I'm saying, on vacation. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
Wow.
it's like it makes you say to yourself that, yo, you don't never know when your last moment is your last moment. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta celebrate. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, live that shit. You know what I mean? Because what the
Yeah,
fuck
and
else is
enjoy.
there to do?
Yeah, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Um, I wish we did live in a society where we could do whatever we want, I guess, without any
Word.
need to have to like spend money. Money is a man-made construct, you know, it's a societal thing. And so
Mm-hmm.
I don't want us to ever put our worth towards that, and especially
Mm-hmm.
because at a drop of an eye or whatever, we could just be gone, or a blink of an eye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what drop of an eye is,
Yeah.
but you know, I've been thinking a lot about setting up my family in terms of if something should happen to me as well.
Word.
Things like life insurance, things like starting a family trust have been very on my mind. So
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually, you know, I'll get my big girl panties on and do that. I think I wanted to sell life insurance at one point, but I never like passed the test. So
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
something I have to, you know, get back into, right? To get like another career thing under my notch under my belt. Um, I want to ask you something about your thought on something.
Yes.
So this has to do with relationships, with fetishes, and with even, I would say, one's own. Well, okay, let me just say this. I've noticed that I have a fetish that does not coincide with my life goals at the moment.
Okay.
What does that mean? That means I have a particular fetish that would cause somebody to get pregnant. That one of the results could lead to pregnancy. Do you
Oh,
get what I'm saying?
right,
Okay.
right.
So I've been talking to some dude that I've known for years. Okay, so he's not some new dude. Like, this is somebody that I love. We're not in a relationship, but
Mm-hmm.
he keeps telling me things like I'm gonna, you know, whoop de whoop and the whoop de whoop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So the reason why I bring that up is because number one, I love that shit. Number two, is that a responsible thing for me to do? And number three, is this a control mechanism that some dudes put upon women to make sure that they are always yoked?
Mm.
There's a lot of questions here. What
It's
are your thoughts?
definitely, you know what? On the surface, first thing first, I want to say is that I feel you on that because the whole naturalness of, you know what I'm saying, the whole naturalness of sex, the whole trust of sex. The fact is, first of all, if I'm getting naked in front of you, you getting naked in front of me, there's got to be a level of trust right there. You know what I'm saying? So to do this nakedness, this naked dance, I should say, and then to throw on some level of coverage like a condom. It's like what it's almost like a prenup. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm signing a prenup. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But just in case, you know, you want to fuck me and take all my money, but at the same time, I still want to, you know what I'm saying, get down and do something with you either way, but I want to be covered. Like I want to have some kind of insurance. And you know what I mean? And it kind of in when you look at it like that, it definitely breaks the trust that y'all are supposed to be developing by being naked in front of each other in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. And then on the other level, yes, that is a fucking a level of control that a fucking dude does. Because as soon as you get pregnant with his child for 9 months, if you decide to give the pum pum to somebody else, you a double triple whore because you pregnant. And then for at least a year after that baby is given birth to, you still, you know, got people trying to look down on you. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to, you know, you want to go dating shit, because hello, you got a baby under a year old. What the fuck is you dating for? You know what I'm saying? So that's how. So it's like that whole thing is definitely a level of you know, messiness all around. But I feel like this: if you're gonna do like that, Just, you know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself on some kind of plan B, some kind of, you know what I'm saying, some kind of birth control, some kind of level of, you know what I'm saying, that once we done. Like there's no there's no, we tied to this, because you know what I'm saying, because if you decide within yourself that, yes, I like to feel, the milkshake. Yes, I like to feel the milkshake, but yeah, at the same time, I don't want the batter that the milkshake gonna create. Like, I'm good on that bullshit. No, no, no. So I'm pushing away from that table, bitch. Chill out. Chill out. And if you know what I'm saying, if you you know what I'm saying? And if he is on the level that he wants the dead ass, he wants the batter to make something, then you and him gotta have that discussion. Like, nah, here, brother, look here. We not on the same page, because I'm done with kids. I'm done with children. If I have another one, I would drop that nigga up at your house, and I will leave it at your house. I will not be picking them up. I won't even claim that motherfucker. I will leave it there and never look back at it. I promise you. That's how it's gonna go if I ever have another child. But what I'm saying is, if we have an understanding that we gonna get this milkshake together, and I'm gonna make sure to take shit to protect myself so that the milkshake don't make no batter, then yeah, we can do that. We could definitely do that, because fuck that. That's literally, for me, that's going back to real life. That's going back to having face-to-face conversations, meeting somebody in the street, exchanging numbers, and you know what I'm saying, then, hanging out later, instead of this, online dating, swipe, 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 and I send you a DM, and you know what I'm saying, you send me some kind of creepy ass picture. You know what I mean? That's where we at. That's where we at in fucking 2025. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, personal, interpersonal fucking interactions and shit. So when it comes to, having, relations with another person, I feel like shit, the fluids should be fucking exchanged. You already, especially if fucking fluids being exchanged orally, like if you already put your mouth on me, like, what's the problem? Like, if I put my mouth on you, like, what's the problem? What you need a condom for? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. But if you're not trying to have no more kids, you need to make it. And if this person is trying to have more kids, you need to make it clear that, player, I'm gonna get off the train as soon as children arrive. What? As soon as children arrive, I will be getting off the train. Off.
Well, I'm glad that you gave that input, because this is where my mental health ties into it. Like, I specifically know what I'm telling you, and I know what I like to do and all that shit. But
Right.
the concern that I have for myself is my the potential doesn't match what I'm yearning for, what I have an appetite for. So
Right.
what do I do with that besides go without or find other means, right? Or
Right.
what do I other than, let's say, in an ideal situation, I'd have a loving life partner where we was just swapping everything, you know? So those are things that I personally struggle with, to be honest with you. I don't like condoms. I do like the milkshake all over the yard. And that is precisely why I go long periods of time without having sex.
Word.
Let's say let's say I meet somebody. Let's say this person is wonderful. We're about to make love, but there's certain elements that I know that aren't going to satisfy me. I probably just won't have sex. I probably will just like want to get finger banged or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what influenced me to share this with you guys, but I think that having these discussions are so important, and like discovering within ourselves what our concerns are, and then also being honest about our desires, and then finding other ways to still enjoy a vivacious sex life, you know what I mean, without
hell yeah.
fucking your shit up.
I mean, and see, that's what I'm saying. That's why definitely a level of trust has to be in there, because You know what I'm saying? While you're doing all this waiting, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, discuss it with this person so that they understand what's going on. And then if they are gun ho for you and what you know your goal is, then they'll do what is necessary, like go get tested and you know bring you back results and shit, and you know what I'm saying, show show signs of monogamy and you know what I'm saying, dedication to you or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of things that you.
High storm in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana rolling papers in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana merch in the building. If you're here, we thank you and we most certainly appreciate you. But we want you to spread the word, tell a friend, subscribe, make sure and get yourself some rolling papers. And of course, if you want to sponsor an episode, if you want to be on an episode, if you have products you want to show us that we want to show the people, come through. You feel me? Motherhood Sex Marijuana rolling papers, merch, YouTube, subscribe, fight all the algorithms and let us get in. Yeah?
Make you, will make you, be more comfortable and shit. Because first and foremost, hello, shit, you gotta fucking check out people's. I mean, yes, you don't want to know everything about their background, but at the same time, I want to know at least is who is you fucking. Like if you fucking some other person, chick, be you could in this in 2025, you might as well tell me, motherfucker. You might as well just be honest with me, because I'd rather you be honest with me that somebody try to come to me and tell me in the street. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, if somebody comes to you and tell you in the street, it's still embarrassing, but at least you could turn on and say, bitch, I know, fuck you, who the fuck you thought you was bringing tea to. You know what I mean? Which, speaking of tea, man, listen. I wanted to go ahead and ask you about this and see if this shit was on the West Coast, because apparently this is something that's growing big in Philadelphia on this side of the coast. This app called Lipton Tea app. Now, have you heard of it? Let me stop there. No. Okay, so according to what I've heard, Lipton Tea app, and which I'm assuming, well, I'm going to go ahead and say that it doesn't have anything to do with Action Lipton Tea, but fucking apparently somebody and they waste ass self decided to create an app for females only. That only females can log in and have an account. And once you log in and have an account, you can post whoever the fuck you fucking. Like whatever dude you having sex with, you can post his picture and ask bitches who else is fucking this dude. Now, the insanity, first and foremost, the insanity for me is wait a minute. So I'm going to use my phone, the phone I'm paying for. I'm going to go in the app store, willingly go to the app store, ask the app to give me an app that's going to worry strife, give me all kind of headache, bitches talking to me crazy. I'm going to willingly ask for that. No, I want that. I'm going to download it to my phone. No, I'm downloading this to my phone. I'm gonna set up an account, set up my picture, make sure to tell the people, yes, I'm a girl. I got a pum pum. I was born with a pum pum. Yes, me have a pum pum. Yes, me a gal. And then me I go upload a picture of the man, whoever's face that regularly sits under my pum pum. Me, I go put up film picture. Pan the app and ask which else gal in my suck out. No, sir. Because I feel like, first of all, if he cheating on me, I already know.
Right.
If he cheating on me, I already know. If he eating some next gal, I already know that.
Right.
I need an app to tell me. Worse, I could be one of the chicks that would be the petty one that be like, I don't know you, man. I'm gonna tell you that yes, he ate me out last night. He paid my bills 2 days ago. What, and buy me a car. Who will soon buy me? Oh, son, take me on one leap trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would you willingly do this to yourself on your phone that you paying for? Come on now.
Because people like to get their feelings hurt. People like to they like to confirm things that they already know. Some people want to be, I don't know if they're looking for something, but that just sounds like what that's happened. Like you are literally not only, okay, hold on, because I joined a Facebook group that was similar a while ago called "Are You Dating My Man?" only because I thought it was so fucking stupid and funny,
What?
right? Because I wanted to see what was in there. So it sounds like that's the concept. So we can dissect this a couple of ways. The petty woman in me gets it. However, the human in me and a person who loves having multiple partners myself and used to be hella cheating like on everybody, I would say no, I would never fucking want that because your information, I feel like on the flip side, where I'm opposed to something like that, you're literally breaching confidentiality. You know what I'm saying? And so, one thing that does piss me off about people is when they out somebody. So there's one thing to say, oh, I'm messing with this
Mhm.
dude, you're messing with him too. But if I have not divulged my sexuality and motherfuckers want to put me on blast because we was having a good
Yeah.
time and now you're mad or you're something, that's
Mhm.
fucked up. So we got to be careful when it comes to these apps. Like, I'm just thinking about it for myself. Like, let's say I have a
Right.
brother. Yeah, I have a
Right.
brother. My brother's face is just all over there because some motherfuckers is hot, not sexy hot, but hot mad that
Mhm.
he didn't do something. So it's like we just have to ask ourselves, is this fair? You know what I'm saying? And
Word.
like my girl said, you probably already know. So you're just these things are just drama. Here
Word.
to create more.
Word, word,
Mhm,
all that. Like seriously,
mhm.
like and like you said, like let's say you know what I'm saying you saw your brother on there, like you know what I'm saying some bitch blowing up your brother, and let's say he not even cheating on the bitch, but she
She's just
blowing
mad.
him up with a picture up there, and bitches is in the comments just saying hella left shit, and
Right.
she you know what I'm saying getting her
Right.
feelings for no motherfucking reason. Like,
Exactly.
yo, like you could like I like along with hearing about this app, I also heard like females getting actually, you know what I'm saying, like unalived because of, you know what I'm saying, they put a picture of a dude up there and he was either doing something or not doing something, or you know what I'm saying, or he decided, yo, why you put my picture up there? And then next thing you know, she not around no more. You know what I mean? And then you know what I'm saying, then there was another story where it was like where the chick got mad and she sent her cousin, and instead of beating him up, he made a mistake and killed the man's daughter. And it's like, you know, it like, yo, like you like a lot of like, come on now, you know what I'm saying, like this, whoever created this app, like first and foremost, you're the devil's work. You are the devil. You are the devil's work because come on. Why would you fucking like you think it's a fucking good idea? Never mind the fact that all the participants are nothing but petty bitches. All the participants on the app, you ain't nothing but petty
That's
ass bitches.
dangerous.
Petty ass bitches. You can't tell me you're not about pettiness. You on the highest level of petty, if you ask me. Like,
Right.
come on now, where you come from with that? Like,
Right.
come on now, where you really come from with that? Like, come on, this shit is crazy. So
Yeah, and don't be upset when there's another sister app or whatever information that's available online where we women are exposed. So I think that
right,
dudes, yeah,
that's another thing that people are saying. Like, would you like the men to do this shit? Because best believe the men could turn around and do the same fuck shit too.
same shit. And then what would it do? Like, what at the end of the day, what does it do besides expose and embarrass?
Mm, expose and embarrass. And yes, the whole theme of, you know what I'm saying, whether, you know, you're LGBTQ and you're exposing someone or whatever, yes, it's wrong if they lie to you. If they, you know what I'm saying, they're in a whole relationship with you and you're in a whole relationship and you don't know that, you know, that they have this outside a whole fucking lifestyle that you ain't know about, and then you find out about it. Yo, that right there is fuckery. That right there is high level fuckery. But to go online and call yourself, you know, putting on videos and exposing that if they family don't know that they live, you ain't gotta go through that. You ain't gotta go through that because on
Yeah,
some real shit, the fact that they lied to you, the karma that they gonna get for that is coming regardless. It's
that
coming
part.
regardless because again, they deceived you. You were in a whole relationship with them and they deceived you. So therefore,
Right,
that's a different level. You know what I'm saying? That definitely
right.
that karma is sitting around. So you ain't gotta
Yes.
go the extra mile to then, you know what I'm saying, putting their
Uh-uh.
business out. Like fuck that. At that
Right,
point, you should want to walk away and just because of the embarrassment alone. Like that's enough embarrassment to then, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, call yourself putting them on blast and shit. Like, nah, you ain't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? You really ain't gotta do all that. That shit is corny. That shit makes you look corny and the whole action of everything that they, you know what I'm saying, it fucking kills whatever they did to you because what you doing is worse. Like literally worse. That's just
yeah.
crazy.
And you know, exposing people that have committed violent crimes or are trying to hurt others, that's different. But I think that we need to watch ourselves, especially those of
Mhm.
us that do have children, because I truly believe that karma can happen to our children if we aren't careful. And
Word.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody, but I've definitely been on both sides of the equation. So I've been
Mhm.
that dumb motherfucker that exposed that thing, and that's why I'm sharing this because I I'm not even excusing my own behavior. This is obviously something that happened a long time ago, but I've also been exposed as well. And when I was exposed, I did not like that feeling. And so it was
Mhm.
that issue that made me like dial back, you know what I'm saying? And just be like, okay, at the end of the day, who people sleep with is really none of our fucking business. And so that's
Word.
another political issue that gets on my nerves is this excessive this you need to accept, and it's like, okay, how about we just not fucking mess with each other? How about we just treat each other humanely? Why do I need to be constantly reminded of somebody's sexuality and that, you know what I mean?
Word.
Now,
Word.
I also am fluid, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm homophobic by any means. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when everywhere you're looking, someone's trying to put down your throat that you need to accept certain things or that your children need to accept certain things. I'm just like, that's crazy. There has to be
Mhm.
a bigger agenda if we are so dead pressed on people's sexualities.
Girl, I think that shit is something that came from way back in the days. And yes, we have certain countries that have have called themselves more modernized about certain things and deal with the issues in a more modern ways. But even in 2025, we still have what I'm saying, people passing down judgments on fucking sexuality and things that involve with sex. Like, for example, like one of the things I got to do when I was in Jamaica, I got to go to this concert, and one of the artists there, he's a Rasta singer. He was definitely a Rasta singer, and you know what I'm saying, as a Rasta, you already know that, you know what I'm saying, they don't sing about, what I mean, they don't eat, they straight vegetarians. They don't, sing about people eating meat. They damn sure don't co-sign any level of oral sex, never mind LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the funny thing is, what I'm saying, not so funny, but it was like as this particular singer was on stage and they singing their songs, and in between they giving you know, their opinion speech, whatever. And this particular man just, he made definite references to, how, what I'm saying, it's nasty to do, to be involved in oral sex. And you know what I'm saying, if you do oral sex and then kiss your kids, it's like you dissing kids. And he had a whole bunch of opinions. He had a whole bunch of opinions. And the funny shit is that as he was kicking his opinions, I literally was hearing people in the audience. And we in Jamaica. Hello, we in Jamaica. And there's people in the audience that was like, it's modern times, no. Like, he really needs to let go of them something there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, real talk, like there's certain ideologies, there's certain, beliefs that people hold on to about sex, about, what I'm saying, anything involving sex, or, what I'm saying, and that people will never fucking let go. And then, but then there's people that literally look at people like that and go, look here, fuck out of here. I pay my motherfucking rent. I live in my house my way. This is my one life. I will live how the fuck I want to. If I want to eat punani from back to front, I will eat punani back to front. And there's nothing you can fucking do about that shit. Fuck out of here, okay? Fuck you and fuck your thoughts and fuck your opinions. But you can do whatever the fuck you want, okay? Like,
That's
for real,
right.
for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Man.
like in 2025 to hear that, to actually hear that type of ideology still, going on, it's crazy. But yet there's still people around that think like that, that you know what I'm saying, move like that, and will spout opinions publicly about shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, crazy.
Exactly. Okay. We've talked about sex a lot. We talked about motherhood. I have not smoked weed yet today. Like you said, girl had to handle a lot of business. So this is one of the episodes where I'm completely sober. And I like
Oh
it
shit.
because we do need some contrast. If anybody on here, or if anybody's watching, would like to come on here, you don't smoke weed, we would love for you to tell us why. Get different perspectives. That's more for us, but still.
Yeah.
I have some good news. This is a small victory, but
Nice.
today was the first time I wore a bathing suit.
What?
Yes.
That's what's up. That means we are feeling confident
We're
in our
feeling
bodies,
confident.
and we are loving it, and we are not giving any fucks to any hating
No,
assholes that's on the
no,
side, because somebody could be
no.
hating and watching like some mooses, some fucking mice, some mongrels, and we don't pay attention to
But
those. No, we
It was
don't.
so empowering. I just want to if anybody's watching this and you have any like body issues, or you have something called body dysmorphia, or you're just not feeling confident, I just want you to take a deep breath. Just think about a couple of things. First of all, just think about showing yourself love and compassion. If you were giving advice to like your daughter or your sister, somebody that you care about that was having
Mhm.
these feelings, what would you tell them, and how would you do it for yourself? So I see the reason why I have never worn a bathing suit, because I just didn't like how I looked in it, honestly.
Mm.
But I feel like I could have worn any ugly old bathing suit, even if it made me look a certain way, and I would have still been so proud of myself today.
Yeah.
It was something that I've kind of been, going, what's that called? Working towards. Okay.
Right. Right.
And it's so important that we remember as women that, and then at the end of the day, I was like, in my mind, I was like, no one even gives a fuck. At the end of the, no one's even looking at me. And it was,
Girl.
yes, like around this time last year, didn't we go to the beach with your daughter?
Yeah, we damn sure did.
So when we was over there, I was all covered up. I was not confident enough to do shit, but at this point, I would rock my bathing suit anywhere.
Girl, let me tell you something. I felt there was a couple of pictures that I took of myself in Jamaica that I was just like looking at my stomach like, damn, I wish it was small. But it was just, but it's like, girl, I looked at it like, girl, bye, shit, you still look good.
You look
And
sexy. You
you
look
damn
happy.
sure was rocking the motherfucking bathing suit like
Yeah, you
no, I don't
were.
give a fuck. And
Yeah,
and that's and see that's another thing too. Is like I saw other women that looked just like me that was rocking they shit like, bitch, excuse. I got and had their heels on, walking to the pools with their drinks
that
like, bitch,
part.
excuse,
That part.
I'm gonna go sit right over there in the shade and sip this little in this little collider and mind my business. And I was like, yes, girl, that's me too. Cause I damn sure was chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
and that's the name of the game. Like, fuck out of here. Fuck this looking perfect and shit. Because first of all, these bitches with that they get their body done, they don't look perfect. I'm telling you,
it
I'm
still
looking.
ain't
I see,
perfect.
like, I be looking at some of their bodies. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh shit, that's supposed to be. That's supposed to look like that? Like, what the fuck? Like, some of that shit looked botched and fucked up. And even if it looked right at one point, at some point it fucking sinks and needs to be fixed.
It
Like,
needs maintenance.
it
And
needs
then
maintenance, and my shit is going. It is what it is. Never mind the fact I'm looking at my age. Like, at the end of the day, I'm glad to be here. I don't. It's not about perfect body, and none of us have a perfect body. None of us will ever keep a perfect body. Shit, that shit look
right.
crazy. The more you try to get surgeries, and you 50, 60, 70, and you looking like some kind of. Come on now, you better let that shit go at some point. And I never adopted that idea. I always said to myself, first of all, I always told you, like, I never had a flat stomach, even when I was younger. Never mind once I started having kids. Like, child, there's
Me neither,
always been
girl.
an awning on top of this good pum pum. It is what it is. There's always been an
That part.
awning on top of this good punani. So
That
she.
part. And frankly, like, I love natural bodies. There's something about someone's natural body, natural tones that I just really enjoy. And I think that besides the excuse me, the dangers that come with surgery, I think there's a lot of dangers in our mind. Like, it all starts in your mind.
Mhm.
Because if you think you need that, then you always gonna think you need something. And it's gonna be to the point where you may not recognize yourself. So this
Word.
is actually someone that considered having surgery, not only cosmetic surgery, but bariatric surgery. I was thinking about doing one of those weight loss things, which is, to me, it would have been like I was just trying to cut the line. I was just trying to like shortcut my weight loss when it's like, no, you actually are not even in a position where this is a
Mm,
medical treatment. And that's the only time that I think I'd really suggest even surgery, you know? And that's, again, that's
word.
someone who even scheduled cosmetic surgeries for people. So there's a lot going on, you know, being a human. But I think
Mhm.
that whoever like listens to this, I hope you it increases your level of self-worth and just reminds you of the ridiculousness that we have to deal with living,
Mhm.
just fucking being a human in 2025 in the US is fucking crazy.
Word. Exactly.
Mhm.
Especially in these times, in these situations where
Oh
it's
yeah.
like,
Oh
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's like it's like you at least for me, it feel like the world is trying to make you worry. It's trying to make you stress about something. It's trying to make you always be on like, what if? Fuck that.
They
Just
sell
walk in
us
faith.
more.
Just
They
walk in faith and
Right.
believe in yourself. Walk in faith and
Exactly.
believe in yourself and believe in your path and believe that you are blessed. That's it. That's it. You
Yeah.
can't do nothing more than that.
Exactly. And then I think acceptance, like for instance, since I've been better at accepting just the truth about things, I think my life's
Mm,
been a lot easier. Like I
word.
just it helps me with my confidence, it helps me even with my children. One thing that I wish parents wouldn't do is compare their children to other kids. That's
Mm-hmm.
so not fair. And then if you're going to do that, then you have to take the blame, because how you going to expect your kid to be like A, B, and C if you're not instilling that? So it all comes back to you
Word.
anyway. And it's, I remember being compared to other kids, and I think that that definitely fucked me up in some ways, because there's this
Mm-hmm.
constant like feeling of inadequacy, or like you need
Yeah.
the bigger, better thing. Man,
Yeah.
we've been very passionate today.
I mean, the fact is, we got a lot to say and shit, and it needs to be said and shit. So that's the best part of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the same time, shit, that's what this show is about. It's about giving life lessons in our conversations, and our conversations definitely have fucking life lessons. Hello, that's why the people tune in. That's why the people tune in. Shit, girl, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
can I also share something kind of embarrassing and deep?
Oh, go ahead,
So
girl.
I love me some women, but I have not dated a woman for over like 10 years. Over
Hmm.
10 years, I haven't really seriously dated one, because I had one serious relationship with a woman, and she just straight up see, this is where a lot of like shit went down for me, because first of all, I feel like she and I should have just stayed friends. I don't think
Right.
that we were really in love with each other. I
Mm,
think that I was more in love with her, to be honest, than she was with me.
mm,
And I think that I allowed this person to get in my head, and I also became very insecure after this relationship. More than being with any dude. So I say all that to say that I had a bit of like a bad taste in my mouth when it came to
mhm.
dating women. I was like, oh yeah, we too emotional. I'm not trying to go through that. But
Right.
I feel like never before in my life have I been ready to have a relationship with a woman of our caliber. What do I mean by that? Somebody who is confident, who is knowledge of self, who is ambitious, and somebody who holds down the fort in some way. So I've always been
Mhm.
attracted to somebody that either is in a leadership role, even a parent, as long as they're actually an active parent, because there's a lot of people that just have kids and don't do shit with it. But I've
Right.
always been attracted to that. And so it's like, you know what? I think that this is a perfect time for me to start dating women and taking it seriously, not objectifying or just sexualizing us, but really, these are things that I want to bring to the relationship. And Lord knows I ain't trying to have any more kids. If they come, they come.
Word.
But you know what I'm saying? You might be, you know,
Well, I think definitely you need somebody that would definitely uh love kids, especially because
right.
you know what I'm saying, not for nothing. And maybe this is a bit stereotypical, but I feel like a lot of girls that, you know what I'm saying, that are in relationship with girls, they don't want to be around children, and the main reason why they with other girl is to, not have to deal with children. Therefore, the whole understanding of being a parent only goes as far as being a cat mommy or a dog mommy, and it's like, bitch, you do realize that's not the same, right? No, I want you to understand, because you know what I mean? Because I feel like, no, and I say that because, you know what I'm saying, I definitely have had, conversations with lesbian couples where it's like, where it's like I'll mention something and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. You got kids. Yeah. Like, I got other motherfuckers I gotta take care of. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I can't just get up and go like you niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do shit first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like definitely, you know what I'm saying? I almost feel like, I mean, shit, I don't know, because I ain't trying to look for another girl, but I'm thinking if I was looking for a girl, I feel like I would be hard pressed to find a girl that would be okay with dealing with kids, especially
Right.
when you know that how the kids came. Hello, I had sex with a man in order to have these children. Therefore, he's around. He might come around, and the screw face in him every minute is not gonna work. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
I
We'll see
mean,
what's
you
in the
wouldn't even
card.
have to deal with that too much anyway. But you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like I mean, is it a harder search for another female that is okay with you and your children, or is
Um,
that like a tall ask?
I haven't even gotten that far yet, honestly. I
Mm,
don't even like introducing anybody to my kids unless they my like homies for real or family
mm,
doesn't appealing at all. And that's even
mm,
for women. Especially since we got our own groove and our own village. So I
mm.
definitely now whoever I do choose should understand my relationship with my children. You know what I mean?
Word,
Should not want to get in the way of that because that's
word.
definitely an issue. But I don't even expect somebody to be that hands-on with them unless, let's say, we building this empire, we both got kids, we bringing it all together. You know what I mean? And so yeah,
Mm,
absolutely. And obviously it wouldn't even be a thought if this person wasn't of the caliber, right? So
word.
there's different things. I just know that I'm never gonna say never again. Never say never, it's true. And I think that due to like, I guess my past hurts, I've really been
Mm.
blocking some of my blessings. So I gotta, open this shit up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right, right, exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. That's what's up. And
Especially
that's,
when all it takes is some head, you know what I'm saying? Get through, you know.
I mean, shit, I'm not
A
gonna
lot of
lie and say that head doesn't clear up a couple of things. It clears up a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Things become crystal. I don't know. I can't, but
clarity.
I can definitely, co-sign. I can co-sign. I can co-sign.
Hey, I love
Yes.
that.
But yes, girl, if it's shit, because I definitely know I want you to get to your show. You know what I'm saying? I think this
Thank
is
you,
a
my
great,
dear.
great area a great spot to end the show. You know what I'm saying? We
Definitely.
definitely going good. This is our fifth episode of season 9, prime cloud time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yes.
We ain't got nothing going on for for episode 6 yet, but we will shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a couple of episodes, we got time to talk about it. So shit, go
That's
ahead
right.
and do your shows. Keep looking busy, and I'll fit myself somewhere in your schedule. I fit myself somewhere
Oh my
in your
goodness.
schedule.
You are
You know what I'm saying?
definitely my bestie in so many ways. So I really agree. I really appreciate you and I admire you a lot. And you must know that you help me with my confidence. I've told you that before, but you still
Mhm,
do. And that's a good friend. A good friend who is someone who not only loves you, but they help to sharpen you. So
mhm.
if you got a group of friends and you're in worse position than you was, not just like regular life shit, but it's just consistently dull, then you need to find yourself some better friends, baby. That's all that
Word,
is.
word. Sure
Mhm.
indeed. Sure indeed. And on that note, motherhood,
But it's
sex,
sex
marijuana, the
marijuana,
motherfucking
motherfucking
building.
building.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Thank you, Queen. Love you so much.
Thank you. I love you.
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
now
later.
just kill the show like you always do.
Thank you. I
All
will. I
right,
love
now,
you.
Queen. Love you too.